Stock Stars, quick public service announcement. Evil days ahead. October 31st, a number of days in the first week of November, it's going to be pretty shitty. And I put some resources. Check the comments section below. You'll see a number of links. The links include things like recommended short, very informative videos that you can watch to understand the theme and the trends of what's going to be coming up. Some of you may have had a rough week up till now. It's Sunday, October 30th. Today it's the mid-afternoon. For me, there's a little bit of a kind of a peaceful lull, which I'm grateful for. I did not sleep very well last week. A lot of turbulence in the atmosphere. I think a lot of people had a pretty hard week. So there's a number of things occurring, one of which is, as some of you know, Mars recently entered Scorpio, and we have a lot of tension going on. I'm not going to go into all the technical or scientific details here, but understand that the atmosphere, the upper atmosphere, especially the magnetosphere, rings like a bell, and it gets modulated from external influences. And that human minds, individually and especially collectively, will interact, interface, and to different degrees be affected by chaos and turbulence happening in the upper atmosphere. This month you want to make sure that you know what cards you're holding and how you're playing them. I'm sorry about the video wobble. I'm out in the winds. It's just how it is. So this month, in the collective mind of humanity, as per usual, you have an activation or a dormancy of certain kinds of archetypes, like personifications of behavior, basically, an identity. And there's only one path through this month that leads to anywhere good. And that's, again, as is often the case, the path of the individual. But in this particular case, what you want to do, the collective mind is going to be going crazy this month. And it's like the social structure. It looks like we've got some big changes and shocks coming. There's going to be likely some really huge power plays. And if you're an individual that thinks for themselves, you're probably going to be under enormous pressure from certainly from your immediate social group to conform to what they think the best thing is. And the collective mind this month is basically on parade, acting like it's a big shot, dysfunctional mother, and trying to control all the babies and act like it's protecting them, but actually harming them. So I talked to my mentor, got some feedback from him, and he recommended 3 videos, or 3 movies. They're classic movies. They're pretty amazing. They're descriptive of the basic theme of what's happening this month. I've placed the movie trailers below. You should check those out. And then there's another fellow that I follow named OSHER. I don't agree with his interpretation of everything all the time, but I think he does a really good general job at identifying certain kinds of trends. And he's put a couple of videos out. His English is okay. It's good enough. I like how he uses different euphemisms, but to paraphrase him, he basically thinks that it's going to be like devil days. It's funny, right around Halloween, right? So the path that gets you through this month is basically avoid interaction, contact with the social muggle mind, and focus on something that's like of a higher special purpose. And the way that that would play out would be, as much as you can, avoid entanglement. And if you have something that's important to you, it could be a hobby, it could be a new skill that you're developing, a new avenue of thought that, is helping you grow, that's where you want to put most of your energy this month. So check out the links in the comments section below. Be extra alert. Oh, by the way, if you partake of things like if you smoke marijuana, or if you like to have a few extra glasses of wine every once in a while, very bad time for that between basically now and November 5th. So if you're someone that says, if you use marijuana for medical reasons, Yeah, so just to finish that thought, if you use things like marijuana to for some medical issue, we're not counsel that. It's not my place to offer medical advice. If you're someone that uses marijuana, to help you cope in some way, you might want to consider just using CBD. I think CBD should be fairly safe. Basically, it's not a good time to be too spacey or too sensitive or too, open to background influences. You want to be grounded and kind of, on your own path.